Welcome to Children's Worship at University Christian Church in Fort Worth, Texas. This is time for grown-ups and kids, but it's mostly for the grown-ups, to hear how we approach our Bible story and emphasis on Sunday, and give your family a chance to continue the conversation at home this week. Easter was 3 weeks ago, and already it feels like it is in the rearview mirror as we move on to the sprint to summer. I encourage you to guide your family to find moments of resurrection moments and examples of new life bursting into the world. Maybe it's the plants you planted a few weeks ago or beginning to bloom, or a new milestone has happened and your toddler has moved from walking to running. Kids are constant reminders of newness bursting into the world. New ideas, new creations, imaginations that keep making the grown-ups around them stop and think in new ways too. In our scripture passage this week, we are back to before Jesus died. He told his disciples that his time would come to die soon, but in true fashion of not understanding the reality of what was to come, the disciples take this opportunity to have a conversation about who is the greatest. We find this narrative in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. I like the Mark version best, chapter 9, verses 33 through 37. It goes into a little more detail, and we find Jesus asking them what they're arguing about, and they all fall silent. Familiar experience for most parents, I think, and for people in general. The call out, and immediately, you know you are wrong. You shouldn't be talking about it. Jesus takes the opportunity to teach and explain again what it means to be great. If you want to be great, serve others and be like a child. It's part of our culture to want to get ahead, to be the greatest, to do all the things, to make certain that our kids are doing all the things, in all the right places, surrounded by the right teachers, coaches, leaders, and the list goes on. We can take a break from this anxiety-producing thought and planning process when we remember Jesus' answers to his disciples. To be the greatest, serve others. As you're living into the resurrection, take a look at your schedule, your summer. Is it planned to allow time to serve others? Take time this week to share with your family the importance of serving others. Choose some ways that you can serve others as a family. Think of some ways that you can encourage your kids to serve others. Serving people in our family and sharing kindness is a great place to start. Make it a part of who your family is to serve others. And talk about why it's important. Because Jesus told us the greatest are those who serve and welcome.